The great I am. We, all there is, was, and ever shall be. We, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. We, all things. We, the within. We, the within. We, the under. We, the over. We, the true. We, the inner. We, the outer. Inform you the following. I am. I am that which I am. That is all I can be. I can be not that which I am not. And I am everything, and everything is me. The man Jesus, one of our great channels on your home, your planet, your earth, understood and stated often in his discourses that we, all there is, was, and ever shall be, sent through him, I am. Before each task that he desired and needed to complete, I am, did he state. All great masters on your planet and all others in the sounds that are related to their planets state, I am. Now, on other planets and planes, once again, the sound structure of the words is different to be sure. Yet, still, they mean the same, and they are the same vibration. I am, you are, we are one. There is no separation. There can and will never be separation. This, therefore, is what you in human form are. I am. This is what the Takaris are. I am. This is what Crayon is. I am. This is what the Masons are. I am. This is what the feminine is. I am. This is what the Mongelos are. I am. This is what the Darians are. I am. This is what the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Metatron are. I am. This is what Isis is. I am. This is what the Acturians, Pleiadians, and Sirius, family are. I am. This is what Abraham is. I am. This is what those that dwelt in Atlantis and Lemuria were. I am. This is what the beings that visited Earth and became that which you understand to be crystal skulls are. I am. This is what all omnidimensional beings are. I am. I just want to take a pause here just to emphasize that in those two paragraphs, source, all there is, was, and ever shall be, is putting a huge amount of emphasis on the fact that we are the I am that we believe we are. I am. Who do you think you are? Who have you been saying recently that you are? When you're talking to your friends, when you're talking to your colleagues, when you're talking to yourself, when you're talking to your family. Whenever you're using I am, what are the words that you put after? Are they positive or are they negative? Are they serving you or are they not serving you? That's the best way to put it. So forget positive and negative, but are they serving you or are they not serving you? Okay. Let's continue. I am everything, all of you. All is one. We know you on earth, and many of your others in different spaces and places have been told differently. Yet, but still, you have been misled. You are it, all there is. Without you and all your others, which we have mentioned above, there is nothing. If you were not here, you could not read these words now, could you? No, you could not and would not. If you were not here, there would be no book, no song, no tree, no bird. Can't you see? Even there would not be. There, the things we just mentioned, the tree, the songs, the book. Can't you see? Even there would not be. There, the things we just mentioned are for you, for us. The stars, the moon, the sky, all for you, for us. Everything everywhere is for us. and for all of you in whatever encasement you may be. Encasement means body. The flower on your planet is for the bee, for the honey, for the pollen, to bring about colonization. This brings about the sweet taste for we, for thee. Without we, without thee, no bee. Can't you see? Don't you understand the telescope is for the eye? Eye, no telescope, no looking, no watching for us and your others in the midnight sky. Without you, there is no hello, no goodbye. There would be no one to talk to, laugh with, to cry with, or over. You are we and we are you. And you are there and there are we. These are truths of your planet and other planets on other planes. On your other planets without the inhabitant, and of course, there are inhabitants of other planets, there would be no need for the planet themselves. Without you, what need for Earth? Yes, you and there and we are everything. We do not wish or desire to confuse you, but to set matters straight. Grasp and grip these words, for they are true. You and there are the great I am. Therefore, begin to act and behave as such. Now, the question or dilemma is, how do you do it? This acting or behaving, you claim who and what you are. That's how. So how do you do it? How do you begin to act and behave as such? Well, Saul says, you claim who and what you are. That's how. Sorry. And how do you do that? You start by saying, I am. You and only you can claim who you are. No one can do it for you. This means that it doesn't matter what your parents did for you. It doesn't matter who helped you in life. No one can proclaim your I am for yourself. You become who you are based on what you think about yourself, based on what you say about yourself. We in totality won't, because you have the great gift of freedom of choice. We, you, and all your others gave it to ourselves. So the way Source is always presenting this is actually to remind us that we were never separated. We are never separated, but also we decided all together to create all this, all the universe, all the planes, all the planet. We were back with them, all in that circle, all with them. And we decided that, okay, this is how we are going to expand. But now in our human form, the process to become human means you have to forget about all that. And now we are in this process, now that we are alive, to remember who we are so that we can achieve what we came here to achieve, you know? Because without fully remembering who you are, you may believe in the story that tells you that you're a sinner, that you need to repent, that you're going to hell. And Source is saying those are all lies. Okay, where was I? Sorry. Now, in your human history, more than ever, and every place else in all the universes, the words and sounds of I am are most important. I am being the conscious reflection of change, great change. Which means whenever you say I am and you add something after that, you are actually starting the process of changing what or who, changing yourself. It is the sound that causes all to be. Nothing can be done without I am anywhere. In the workshop that we do through our Elliot and Diane are the author of the book. When we come in the channeling section, we almost always ask the question to those attending to reflect on their lives until the moment that we are speaking to them. We ask them if anything in their lives that they stated I am before doing did not appear. It is an easy question, and the answer is and will always be yes. If any of you on earth state or stated I am, to have that or this, or acquired this or that, it most certainly did occur. Now, if you stated, I would like to do this or that, acquire this or that, maybe it did happen. Yet if you said I am, it came to be. So Source is actually telling us I am is the certitude. I am is the conviction. I am remove all probabilities and only bring certainty, right? So now moving forward, what do I want you to keep with you after watching this video is to remember that the life that you are living right now is the direct consequences of the I am that you think about yourself. Who are you? Deep inside yourself, deep at your core, what do you think about yourself? That's the life that you're living. So if you want to change that, if you want to shift that aspect of your life, start stacking different I ams that are actually portraying the person that you envision already in your mind, and start saying them out loud as soon as you wake up from your bed, 7 times each. Right before going to bed, 7 times each. That's how you want to do it. And I highly encourage you to write them on your mirror, because you brush your teeth before going to bed. You brush your teeth as soon as you wake up. And then that's your first habit. You cannot brush your teeth until you stated all your I ams. Let me know in the comment what you thought about this video.